Hello everyone and welcome to another video review from 3dgameman.com. I'm Rodney Reynolds and today I'm having a look at the Tesoro Excalibur version 2 mechanical gaming keyboard. Now this has a lot going for it. First of all, it's pretty affordable because it does have Kaile switches. It is customizable as well. There's lots of bling bling with the lighting system. Okay, so one thing here right off the top, this keyboard does not come with Cherry MX switches. That might turn a lot of people off right at the get-go. However, it shouldn't because Kaile switches are pretty much on par with Cherry MX. They have a 60 million keystroke lifetime. I mean, that will last just about forever. You know, you'll have the keyboard for years and years before you're going to find any issues with the keys at all. That being said, though, I'm sure some people will definitely notice the difference in the feel between a Cherry MX switch and a Kaile switch. But for the most part, this keyboard has some fantastic pushback and the overall response is just excellent. So I guess what I'm saying is don't let this keyboard turn you off because it has Kaile switches. If you can, go into your local computer store and try it out. Try a keyboard that has Kaile switches and try a keyboard that has Cherry MX switches, and then you can choose from there. Now speaking of switches, you can get this keyboard in 4 different types: blue, brown, black, or red. And you're probably wondering what's the difference between them. Well, I did a video on that and I'll provide the link above if you want to find out more information. Now this keyboard comes with a 32-bit ARM Cortex processor. That's good because it's quick, as well as 512 kilobytes of onboard memory. The polling rate is 1000 hertz and it has full N-key, 6-key rollover, multimedia keys, as well as profile keys, which you can just use on the fly. Now, as I mentioned before, this keyboard is pretty compact, measuring in at 450 by 150 by 34 millimeters. The weight on it is 1.3 kilograms. That's pretty heavy. That's good, actually. And it has a rubber cable, not a braided cable. Some people will be happy with that. And it's 1.8 meters long. Okay, so let's have a closer look at the keyboard. As you can see, the design is certainly very basic, but it does have rounded edges. The build quality is quite nice. They have break the rules stamped in right here, and their logo is lit up at the top right. Of course, all these keys can be lit up, customized, and whatnot. Plus, you've got a nice long cable, as I already mentioned, and a USB end, but there are no USB ports on this keyboard. On the bottom, you've got 4 rubber feet as well. You can tilt the keyboard with these, and there's rubber on them as well. Now with the keyboard connected into the USB port, have a look. Of course, you can use the function key right here to enable the different functions. Like for example, you've got PC and gaming mode, which you can enable or disable, the N key, 6-key rollover. As well, you can fly through a number of lighting options here, as well as increasing or decreasing the brightness of the keyboard itself. So maximum brightness is now, but there's different levels of that, and you can have it completely off if you want to. Let me increase the brightness on this and go through the different illumination options here. So if I go to the right, got this one. It's kind of neat. Keep going. There are a number of them. But this is nice on the fly to be able to do this. Breathing. There you go, quite nice. Okay, so let's have a closer look at the software. Right now it's in PC mode, and to be honest, you can't do a whole lot in this mode. However, you can increase and decrease the brightness of the keyboard. You can switch between the different lighting effects, and you can also sync programs. So as soon as you open a certain program, then it will launch a profile if you have that set up. However, if you switch to a different profile or to gaming mode, well, then it all becomes available. Like for example, if I click on a key here, you can assign macros, key assignment, and as well launch programs. You also can set things to default, disable, plus you can completely reset profile if you want to, as well as exporting and importing them. Now, I just wanted to make this very clear. While you can change the illumination and switch between different lighting effects, there's no 16.8 million colors available here. You just have this blue color. Oh, and this is something that some people will definitely appreciate. This keyboard not only comes in black, but also in white, so you have that option. Now, overall, this is an awesome keyboard. You're getting a lot for your money, but keep in mind, the styling is rather plain. There are no USB ports, and it has kill switches, not Cherry MX switches. But all things considered, it is a kick-ass product. Until next time, take care. Well, that's it, but I hope you enjoyed the review, and if you think this and other videos that I produce are great, please like them, share, and subscribe to the channel. Also, your comments are very welcome, and if you have any questions, let me know.